Hi guys and welcome to a Union for Gamers League of Legends guide. My name is Zadarkos as always, and today we are going to talk about a champion pool. Now, instead of putting everything in one video and making that video hugely large, I'm going to separate things. In this video I'm going to explain you how the champion pool works and the principles behind it. And in the next video, after we already discussed this one, I am going to tell you how you should proceed to create your champion pool at the best level possible. In League of Legends, a champion pool is most commonly defined as the list of champions which a player is confident in taking into ranked games. Even without knowing sometimes by themselves, every player knows certain champions that they feel comfortable with. Making note of those champions and using such knowledge to your advantage can allow you to climb up the ranked solo queue ladder with ease. When referring to champion pools, many people use the term wide and deep. When a player champion pool is wide, they play different champions in various roles without focusing in one specific aspect of the game, thus restricting the development of any sort of higher understanding. On the other hand, when a player champion pool is deep, they play many champions in one specific role without focusing on other aspects of the game. Players with deep champion pools usually have an extensive knowledge of their role, but they have a hard time when faced with playing any other part in a team. Now let me show you with an image how this works. Number 1, this player champion pool is wide but not deep. Type 1 players can play many roles but do not play any of them exceptionally well. They play a small amount of champions and face problems when their mains are banned. Some people take this to the extreme by focusing on one just champion. Although top tier players such as Froget and Pestry and Anya climbed the ranked ladder by playing one champion, it took them many hours of practice to attain a high level. To maintain one champion and succeed requires extensive knowledge of all matchups, as opponents will often try to counter you in champion select. The process of maining one champion works for a dedicated few. Most people benefit from playing and learning multiple champions. The second player champion pool is the deep, but not wide. Type 2 players play one role and have a high degree of knowledge, but their skills crumble in other lanes. This player will typically say, I want mid or I feed, I want top or I feed in champion select. Pro players focus on one role exclusively and can typically be put in this category, but the difference between the professional scene and the solo queue is that in solo queue you are expected to be able to play any role, while the pros are guaranteed to play the same lane every game. Now the third one, the final player, has a Goldilocks champ pool. That is, the player pool is not too wide, not too deep, but instead just right. Type 3 players play enough roles to fill out a team comp, and play enough champions to gather a decent understanding of every role. Like a player number 2, player 3 has a comfort role and champions that he prefers to play when he can, but still performs well in other positions. By following the next guide I'm going to create, you'll be able to learn how to form your own balanced champion pool. Now, as a side note, the Goldilocks principle states that something must fall within certain margin as opposed to reaching extremes. When the effects of the principle are observed, it is known as the Goldilocks effect. In other words, instead of being 8 or 80, you try to find the balance between both of these, and that is the player number 3, where he reaches out and stands in the middle of a deep and a wide player. Now, I hope this helped you. I just wanted to base the idea of champion pools so we can go on to the next guide for the next video, on which I'm going to help you create your own champion pool balance. You already know my name has been and will be Zadarkos. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps me really out a lot and you can get updated every time I do a new video. It's just simple as clicking that button there that says subscribe. Other than that, feel free to click any other of my videos to watch, from guides to montage and gameplays, everything you need. So I'll be seeing you in the next one.